The first shirt a man should never wear are those do-it-yourself cut off the sleeve shirts. More of you guys like to do this. I know when you start to bulk up a little bit, start to get a little muscle. I understand we want to show off our muscles a little bit. But guys, when you start to cut these, with the scissors and things like that, it just looks extremely sloppy and raggedy because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to cut it straight and it's going to look, a little bit raggedy because the lines, the way you cut it's not going to be straight in the line with the shirt anyway. And then the other thing guys do when they do this is that a lot of times they leave a big portion of the side here open, so it starts to show a lot of those love handle areas, which we're not really trying to show off too much of as guys. So make sure you guys are not wearing these do-it-yourself cut off sleeve shirts. Just make sure you guys are going for, get a nice tank top or a nice sleeveless shirt that you guys, want to show off the muscle. I understand, but make sure you're doing it the right way. The next one is compression shirts. So this one, if you're not The Rock or Hulk Hogan, I don't think you can really get away with these. As you guys can see, I'm a big wrestling fan. I used to be a big wrestling fan. But the thing with compression shirts is that when you wear them, they squeeze on your body, they hug your body. So a lot of those, fatty parts of the area of the body that all of us have, even the skinniest guys, they still have, some type of portion of the body that are a little fattier than others. But the compression shirt starts to expose that because it hugs your body unnecessarily. So like I said before, if you're not completely jacked and, completely filled up to muscles out of your mind, then I don't think this is a great option. Just, doesn't really expose you the way you want to be exposed, I would say. Plus, you guys wearing this with jeans. I have absolutely no idea what you guys are thinking when you do this. So make sure you guys are not doing this and cut this shirt out completely. Next one is pit stain shirts. So this one usually shows up more on the shirts, lighter color shirts, white t-shirts, lighter gray t-shirts, any of those shirts that are more lighter color, but more specifically the whiter color t-shirts, just because white t-shirts stain easily. They get things on them and things like that. But definitely on the pit stains, guys, those pit areas, they can sneak up on you very fast. Every time I put on a white t-shirt, I usually always check those pit areas because I want to make sure that they're starting to get sneak up on me, and I have to get rid of them, of course. But when I don't get rid of them and I wear them, it's an opportunity that can be talked about in a way that's not so friendly. So make sure you guys are being aware of this and getting aware of those those pit stain on your white t-shirts. Also, if you guys are buying the white t-shirts, just make sure you buy them in like bulks, maybe 3s or 4s, so that way when one starts to get dirty a little bit, you can just trash it and rotate it with the next one, and you won't have to worry about just having one ruined, then you have to go out and buy another one. The next one on the list is the cartoon shirts, or the shirts with those weird sayings. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a big Flintstone fan, Johnny Bravo fan, all the classic cartoons, Fairly Odd Parents, all those things. I love those cartoons. But you will never catch me wearing that on any shirt I wear. Doesn't matter how old I get, I will never wear that. It's just more so of an immature look, it's an immature persona. Is something that you're not really trying to do. It doesn't really make you look mature. Plus, women are going to talk about you ridiculously, so it's not a very good option for you. Plus, here I gotta throw in the shirts too with the weird sayings, just the inappropriate sayings, immature sayings that are big and bulky on your t-shirt. These make you stand out, not in a good way, and can give you the opportunity to be talked about in a way that you might not want to be talked about. So make sure you guys are getting rid of these shirts as well, getting more mature looking shirts, with minimal logos, less branding and things like that, just so you can mix and match with a variety of different outfits. The next one is tie-dye shirts. Guys, I've never seen a tie-dye shirt look good ever in my entire life. No matter what type of pattern it has on it, what colors it has mixed on it, it just usually doesn't look good. It's more of a shirt, you guys want to wear it to like a festival or, to the water park, something like that. That's fine. But guys, with like a casual outfit, this is not a good option as well. I would even say with, sweatpants, it doesn't look good as well. I would even say it doesn't look good at all on anybody, but if you want to wear it, I would really, decrease the amount of wears you're getting out of tie-dye shirts. It just, they're extremely distracting with the patterns they have and the color mixing and things like that. I just feel like shirts shouldn't have all these different colors and patterns on them. It just doesn't look good. The next one is the bacon neck t-shirts. So this is more on those shirts that are 100% cotton, and then over time you wash them and you wash them and you wash them, and they start to develop what we call the bacon neck here on the neck area. T-shirts usually look best when they hug your neck a little more than, you want your t-shirts to hug your neck a little bit more. You don't want them like loose on neck when you have that flappy neck. I think that doesn't look as good to me. Plus, you know, the more cotton you have on your shirt, the greater chance you have of getting that bacon neck effect. So when you guys are going out looking for your t-shirts, make sure you're trying to get a mix. So like cotton bamboo spandex mix, or, you know, cotton polyester mix, all these, it's usually a greater chance that they won't develop those bacon necks as you wear them over time, because they're not 100% cotton. Next on the list is deep scoop V-neck shirts, or deep scoop neck shirts in general. Guys, you just don't look good. They show off way too much cleavage. If you guys want to show off a little more cleavage, I understand that, but this usually looks better. You can get this done in a more stylish way when you're wearing like a button-up shirt and you unbutton like 1 or 2 buttons instead of having a big old, you know, deep neck scoop shirt and you're just showing off like a bunch of, you know, cleavage. That's not necessary. Then you start showing off a bunch of your, you know, hair, and then nothing wrong with showing off a little bit of hair, but these deep scoop neck shirts start to show off a little too much. So make sure you guys are being aware of this. Crew neck shirts always the best way to go, guys. They go with so many different things. They go so many different looks. Even the V-necks I feel like are harder to pull off as well, because they just don't go with as many looks as a crew neck t-shirt does. So make sure you guys are trying to start to get weight of those deep neck scoop shirts. They're going to fade out. They're not a timeless look. They're very trendy, and like I said, they just expose way too much cleavage.